What can I say, Bryan? How do you make everything look so damn effortless?
Because there's a lot of effort going into it. You know, making a movie there's a lot of energy and a lot of effort going into it. And it's like a magic trick. You want it to look like it's simple, and it's not. There's so many moving parts to it. And the audience shouldn't know the difficulty to it. They should just be able to be transported and taken away. And boy, if it looks effortless, then we've done our job.
Well, you did a phenomenal job. And,
Thank
you know,
you.
playing somebody like Dalton Trumbo, as an actor, you know, a creative person yourself, was it frustrating to play a guy like this? Or just, you know, relive the time?
No, it's juicy. You know, it's like, when you read a script that was so well crafted by John McNamara, and you know Jay Roach is going to direct it, and you talk about it, and it's about this man, this paradoxical man with goodness and deceit and anger and happiness, and he's all over the place, and he is flamboyant, and he's drinks too much and smokes too much and doesn't eat well. I mean, he's just like this crazy lunatic.
Yeah.
With a point of view,
right, and
a strong, opinionated guy who wants to do the right thing, and it's a beautiful story, and that's what attracted me to it. It's the story first, the script that supports that story, and then the character.
Yeah. Would you like to do every job from your bathtub?
Boy, it made it. Well, see, again, it looks more comfortable than it really is.
I'm sure.
Because that bathtub in the movie was not in that bathroom. They brought that clawfoot bathtub in. Yeah. So it's not connected to any plumbing. They had to pour buckets of warm water into it.
Which, of course, became freezing cold.
Because, exactly. So the people, you know, I'm getting pruny fingers, and it's like, oh, and like I get chills. Can we have more hot water?
Get me my robe. That's crazy.
Very glamorous.
I know. Yes. Listen, you live the life, my friend. You really do. You know, it's so hard to answer this question. I know, but you know, this time, this era, it just brings up such a dilemma in so many people's lives. You know, would I name names? Would I be a snitch to save my own hide? Like, what do you think if you were put into that kind of a situation?
Well, this happened in Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
You know, point the finger. Which one of your neighbors are Jews? Point them. Point them out. Let's pull them out. To a far less extent, because that was a horrific time. Yeah. There was also the Underground Railroad, which was also a horrific time. Who's hiding the runaway slaves? Who's, you know, all those things. Sure. Awful. And to a far less extent, this is the same sensibility. Who believes in communism as a political theory? Who went to meetings about communists? You know, and Dalton Trumbo joined because he joined the American Communist Party because he thought it was the best party to put more people to work during the Depression. That's why he joined. Yeah. And then they say, are you now or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? And he knows that the question is intended to be derisive and to be accusatory. It's not a crime to be a member of a political party that you may not particularly care for. And despite the fact, they still sent him to prison because he didn't want to answer that question.
Yeah. You must get oodles of scripts. I can't even imagine what your desk is probably piled this high.
Yeah.
How do you choose, Bryan? At this point in your career, after everything you've done now, how do you choose?
I try to think about what I haven't done, you know, kind of stories of what I haven't done, characters I haven't played before. I know that if something scares me a little, that's a good indication.
Yeah.
It's a ooh. If something like, oh yeah, this guy, I know this guy, I played this guy, I'm good at doing this guy, I should probably not do that film because it's too comfortable. It's too familiar to what I've done before. So maybe not that, but someone like Trumbo, who is not like me, and to be able then to get to know that character and invite him in to my being and let him live inside me so that I think and feel and act like him. is a great thing to do. And it's kind of like stepping into a costume and zipping it up. And even the non-actors, when they go to a Halloween party and take on a character, to whatever level their abilities are, they take on a character because they're wearing the costume of it. Yeah. And that's the same thing with actors. We then take on that personality. So
can we get a Malcolm in the Middle family reunion?
That would be a great idea. I would love to do like a family reunion movie. 10, 12 years later, what's happened to this family?
Yeah, well, I would love to see that too.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'll produce it.
All right.
What do you think?
Done.
I'm there. You are extraordinary, my friend.
Thank you.
Fabulous job. We will see you at the Oscars. Mark my words. Thank you so much.
Thank you.